In a little town, there lived a little girl named Sophie. Sophie's most treasured possession was her collection of Barbie dolls. Each day, she would carefully arrange her Barbie dolls in her room, and she took great pride in dressing them up in the most fashionable outfits. Sophie's interest in Barbie dolls extended beyond her simple playtime. She also enjoyed trying to dress herself like them. She frequently dresses up as her preferred Barbie character and would dance around the home. Knowing her deep love for Barbie dolls, Sophie's parents gifted her a beautiful Barbie dollhouse for her birthday. It was a beautiful dollhouse with exquisite workmanship and vivid colors that would be ideal for any little girl's playtime. With her new Barbie dollhouse, Sophie's fascination with Barbie dolls reached new heights. She spent hours creating imaginative scenarios and stories for her dolls. She designed elaborate dresses and tiny accessories for them, taking inspiration from the dolls' glamorous outfits. One chilly night, when the stars shone like diamond dust in the velvet sky, Sophie closed her eyes and drifted into a deep slumber, and an enchanting dream unfolded before her. Her dreams are always filled with magical adventures. Sophie found herself standing at the threshold of a world unlike any other. Sophie couldn't believe her eyes. She had stepped into the enchanting world of Barbie, a place where dreams truly came alive. Sophie found herself standing in the midst of a place that seemed to be straight out of her Barbie collection. Everywhere she looked, there were Barbie dolls of all kinds, each more beautiful and unique than the last. A majestic door was in front of her. Sophie couldn't resist taking a step further. She stepped through the door and was greeted by a chorus of cheerful voices. Before her stood a row of the most adorable Barbie dolls she had ever seen. They were dressed in the most fashionable outfits and welcomed her with a warm smile. "Welcome to Barbie World!" exclaimed a group of cute Barbie dolls. Their eyes sparkled with magic. In an instant, Sophie found herself transformed. She was dressed in a Barbie-style costume that glittered and gleamed. Sophie's heart raced with excitement as she followed the friendly Barbie dolls into their beautiful home. She accompanied them on their tour of the luxurious mansion. Every room in this house is a Barbie fan's dream, from the exquisite living room to the gorgeous bedroom. Sophie was quite delighted to enter this Barbie world. Barbie Land's lush garden setting, complete with vivid flowers, is rich with intricate details and breathtaking views. Following their exploration, the Barbie dolls decided to throw a grand tea party in honor of their new guest. The table was set with exquisite teacups and saucers. The tea party continued with each Barbie taking turns sharing their own stories. Sophie, in turn, shared her magical dream adventures. They all had a wonderful time together. As the tea party reached its peak, they invited Sophie to join them in a dazzling fashion show. With excitement bubbling in her heart, Sophie agreed. She was led to a runway where Barbie dolls, dressed in the most stunning outfits, strutted their stuff from elegant evening gowns to astronaut suits. The fashion show was a whirlwind of glamour, glitter, and applause. With fashionista Barbie as her guide, Sophie was fitted with a magical dress, one that transformed her into a beautiful Barbie-like princess. Sophie felt like a true superstar as she sashayed down the runway, her heart brimming with confidence. She was overjoyed when she heard shouts from the crowd. After the fashion show, Sophie met a scientist Barbie, who ignited her curiosity and love for science. They conducted fascinating experiments with colorful bubbling potions and intriguing gadgets. Next, she encountered Adventure Barbie with a map in her hand. She invited Sophie for a thrilling adventure. Sophie agreed to join her without hesitation. They journeyed through enchanted forests and faced challenges together. Adventure Barbie taught her that courage and intelligence were the keys to overcome any obstacle. She learned that even the most daring adventures began with a single step. After a short adventure trip, a delightful surprise awaited Sophie in the Barbie kitchen. There, she met Chef Barbies, who whipped up the most delicious pastries she had ever tasted. The Chef Barbie shared her love for cooking and the joy of nourishing others. Later, They showcase their latest creations, a variety of pastries that are as visually appealing as they are delicious. It was very tasty that Sophie couldn't get enough of them. Finally, Sophie arrived at the magnificent ballroom. She was warmly welcomed by a group of cheerful people who were in stunning outfits. With a guitar in hand, musician Barbies take center stage in the ballroom as the lights lower and music begins. The chamber was enveloped in a lovely, beautiful light as singer Barbies began to sing with a passion that could melt hearts, and other Barbie dolls danced gracefully. Sophie enthusiastically joined the dance, twisting and spinning in perfect sync with the other dancers. As the day in Barbie's world drew to a close, Sophie felt a deep sense of fulfillment. She had experienced the magic of Barbie world, dazzling fashion show, incredible scientific discoveries, thrilling adventures, and delicious culinary skills. Sophie learned that the beauty of Barbie's world lay not just in its fantastical landscapes, but in the talents, passions, and dreams that each Barbie represented. But it was time to return to her own world. With a heavy heart, she bid farewell to her newfound Barbie friends, expecting to see them again in her dreams. Sophie slowly opened her eyes, greeted by the soft morning light filtering through her curtains. She smiled, cherishing the memories of her magical adventure in Barbie world. The enchanting dreams she had experienced would stay with her forever, filling her days with wonder and imagination. Sophie continued to play with her Barbie dolls, but now she didn't just dress them up in pretty outfits. She also nurtured her love for science and sought out adventures that tested her problem-solving skills. She learned that the world was full of possibilities, just waiting for her to explore. So, dear children, Sophie's dreams continued to be filled with enchantment and wisdom, reminding her that even in the most magical dreams, there were lessons to be learned and cherished. Likewise, our dreams and the tales we love can inspire us to become the best versions of ourselves.